What's up, folks? AJ with Hippie Fertilizing. And again, I know I'm not outside. It was like 100 and some degrees today, at least the real feel. It was actually about 95 or so. Still really hot, right? At any rate, it's towards the end of August, we're going from super hot to fall. It's still not going to be cold, but the temperatures are going to change. All right, so this is what I want you to take home today, all right? And this happens every year, all the time. What is it? Misdiagnosis. Or probably no diagnosis is more accurate half the time. People don't know what's going on. They just want to throw the book at stuff. Boom, throwing it. Yeah, so, well, I didn't know if it was chinch bugs. I didn't know if it was brown patch. I didn't know what it was. I saw some moths, or I saw a bug, and I want to treat for everything. Well, let me tell you. All right, I fix a lot of lawns. If you haven't seen the before and afters, usually post them on my Facebook page. But here's the deal. Mistreatment and misdiagnosis can cost you lots of money, time, anguish, and it's unnecessary, all right? Here I like to kind of advocate and promote, of course, always support soil biology, and some of the solutions are often the most simple. So what does that mean? Simple stuff is often overlooked, right? Like, hey, AJ, my grass is turning brown. What do I do? Well, I don't know what you do exactly because I don't know the problem yet. Got to go look at it. But there's some simple things to look for, like chinch bugs. They're little tiny bugs, but you can find them, okay? Sod webworms. The grass looks chewed up. The lawn will turn brown. You'll see white moths everywhere, typically. Brown patch. Brown patch is like circular, or it has well-defined areas that, yes, are brown. I swear, though, the brown from like chinch bug brown to like brown patch brown to sod webworm brown, it's all a little different. If you know what you're looking for, I can look half the time and be like, boom, that's chinch bugs, that's brown patch, that's sod webworms. Sod webworms are typically going to happen in shade. Chinch bugs are typically going to happen in more full sun. Brown patch can happen anywhere where it's freaking wet, soggy, been moist, that kind of thing. So there's things to look at. And the reason why I bring this up is because we are going to go into fall. We're still in the nice heat time where we can have chinch bugs, where we can have sod webworms, where we can have brown patch. We had a lot of rain in July, so that means we had brown patch in the middle of summertime, where typically it wouldn't be thought of as a, something you look for. However, I have a let's feed it instead of treat it mentality, right? I promote products that have biological inoculants, that have stuff like trichoderma, that help naturally fight off brown patch, okay? Sod webworms and chinch bugs, especially chinch bugs, all right? Blue Dawn soap and water. Mix it, spray it, mix it, spray it, mix it, spray it. You're gonna be fine, all right? Sod webworms, simple solution. Did you know you could just put some Humates Plus on that and quit mowing the grass? Water it in, boom, grass will bounce right back. Also, soap and water works great. Now, brown patch. Every year, I got people who are like, well, I got brown patch, so I had to use a fungicide. If you don't know already, I will always try and say, quit using a fungicide, okay? Because fungicides are non-selective. Non-selective means they're going to kill the good guys too. We don't want that. We want to make the good guys live. We want to promote good fungi, good bacteria. So is a fungicide, it's a Band-Aid, okay? Typically we got compaction in the soil. Yes, we got the disease that caused the brown patch, but again, we can feed our way through it, And if we feed our way through it with stuff like Microlife's bioinoculant is freaking awesome, a little bit of molasses, quality compost, or it's like a tool. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but you would imagine using this thing for like shoveling hay or something, sticking holes in the ground, right? And filling it again with compost, with that biologically inoculated, like even actinovite, like something natural to help fight it off, because again, I always want to say, like, feed it, don't treat it, right? But misdiagnosis and throwing the book at the lawn can be a very expensive way to try and handle it. Something that perturbs me a little, okay, is when people say, well, I tried everything because I didn't know what the problem was. And I'm like, mister, are you going to start cutting your brake lines because you don't know what's wrong with your car? Probably not. I hope not. Anyway, so proper diagnosis. And typically, your solution should be simple, all right? Seaweed will help you bounce back from a lot of things, right? Mowing the grass real high. We got St. Augustine. It's hot. If you ain't watering a lot, which you should be, maybe you don't have to because you got super healthy soil and healthy grass. But a lot of times we do need to turn up the water regardless, all right? A lot of my lawns are looking amazing right now. Some of them I'm like, hey man, you got that irrigation on? And they're like, no, it rained a lot in July. And I'm like, yo, July's been over for a minute. Turn that crap back on, dude. Anyway, so like, don't just go throwing everything at your lawn, all right? Don't listen to the dudes at the hardware store most of the time, because they don't know either, all right? Now, I will say, being a person who's Googled a lot of this stuff, searched a lot of it, posted lots of pictures, fixed a lot of these problems, pictures that you will find through like a Google search on chinch bugs, brown patch, sod webworms, they're pretty darn accurate. So get down in there and take a closer look, all right? Because just throwing chemicals at a problem on a lawn will cause for a more expensive problem. I can almost guarantee you that. So keep your solution simple, support soil biology, and I hope it helps a little bit before you get all head scratching, like, I don't know what to do. Don't throw stuff at it, okay? Identify the problem. And if when in doubt, okay, Blue Dawn soap and water helps eradicate a lot of things. And feed the soil with biological inoculants that have good bacteria and fungi, all right? And let your grass grow high. St. Augustine is like a hippie. It likes to be high. So anyway, check out hippiefertilizing.com. I really don't smoke, y'all, just so you know. Doesn't really matter, but just a little joke I like to make, all right? Anyway, check out Hippie Juice. Check out the new Super Soil Conditioner, all right? At hippiefertilizer.com. It's some of the best stuff ever, and I'm going to continue to try and make the best. But anyway, I hope this has been helpful. Y'all have a super groovy day. Peace.